Hey guys, I'm back again, and today we're going to be doing another episode of Confusing Things About, insert name of book / movie title. Sorry guys, my voice sounds a little bit weird right now. Sorry about that. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing Confusing Things About Warriors, and sorry guys, I keep clearing my throat a lot. Anyway, so a lot of people probably don't know what Warriors is. So, yeah, in case you don't know what Warriors is, I'll just try to explain it as best as I can. It is about 4 clans of cats: Thunder Clan, Shadow Clan, Wing Clan, and River Clan, and they live in basically like a forest territory. They never specify where the forest territory is, I just know they're in a forest territory. And, yeah. So, I think I'm gonna have to do several parts to this video since there's so many Warriors books. I haven't even finished them all, you guys. I am still reading them after, like, I don't even know how many years. I am still reading them. So this is probably gonna be part 1, and then I'm probably gonna have a part 2. Or maybe even a part 3, I don't know. So, in case you do not want any spoilers to Warriors that go past the original series or even past, like, books that you haven't read yet, you know. If you don't want any spoilers, I would not recommend watching this video because there will be quite a few spoilers in here. So, just a heads up for that, in case you don't want spoilers. Okay, let's start with the first one. How did Bluestar know Rusty's kitty pet name? As far as I know, he never told her his name was Rusty, and she only said it once. After the one mention of his name, it was I can't talk. It was never used again until he was renamed and she called him Firepaw. But how would she have known that his original name, given to him by his 2 legs, or humans, was Rusty? Because there's actually a quote, in the first book. I was looking at this the other day, and, I don't even know when I was looking at this. Some point I was looking at this, and there's a quote from the book where Bluestar says, "You are an unusual kitty pet, Rusty." But then after that, she doesn't mention his name again, so it's like she didn't know it. Yet it's still there. There's that still one. There's still that one mention. Okay. Number 2. Why would Bluestar randomly invite a kitty pet into her clan if she doesn't even fully know what the prophecy means yet? In the prologue, she receives a prophecy from Spotted Leaf, I spelled it wrong. Fire alone can save the clan, and she believes that the fire is Rusty. I put fire in quotes, by the way. He was the right cat, but it seems odd to me that Bluestar would break her own warrior code just to bring him into ThunderClan, because I have actually read Code of the Clans, and the 15th code is a warrior rejects the soft life of a kitty pet. So then why are they inviting this kitty pet into their clan? It just doesn't quite make sense to me. I'm sure the authors did it as, like, I don't know, like, to give them a plot to work with, I guess. But still, it's just sort of weird because Bluestar seems to be, like, one of those who wants to, like, follow the warrior code and stuff, and she's really against Fireheart breaking it in later parts of the series, or even, like, Firepaw as an apprentice. She doesn't want him to break it. So then why did she herself break it? It just doesn't make sense. Number 3. And this is really, like, one of the biggest ones, I think. Why is ThunderClan always the ones getting prophecies? None of the other clans are ever featured in detail except for the few chapters Flametail was in and the super editions. It just seems like the plot is always the same, and it would be nice to see another clan in the spotlight in a future series, if there will be one, which I hope there will be. Okay, so this is a really big one, because I cannot count the number of times the protagonists have been ThunderClan. I think the only protagonist... I can't talk. I think the only protagonist... I keep almost stumbling, but anyway, the main character of, like, almost every series was a ThunderClan cat. There was, let's see, Firestar, and then there was, Bramble-Claw and Squirrel-Flight, and then there was, let's see, Lionblaze, Hollyleaf, and Jayfeather, and then there was Dovewing and Ivypool. I mean, they're all ThunderClan cats, except for the one part with Flametail, which if you have not read up to that part of the books, like I said, there are spoilers, so yeah. Okay, next one. Why does Dovewing keep going back to Tigerheart after she promises herself and Ivypool that she won't? Not only does she keep seeing him after she promises she won't do it again, but she also abandons her own mate Bumblestripe just to talk to Tigerheart. Actually, I don't know, they weren't. They were just kind of like, they weren't mates at that point, I don't think. Yeah, no, they weren't. Even though she eventually stops in Bramblestar Storm and the 5th series, I still think it's sad that she and Bumblestripe are no longer mates just because of what Dovewing did earlier with Tigerheart. Okay, so I'm just going to explain this just in case people actually care. So in, I think the kind of middle of Omen of the Stars, Tigerheart and Dovewing start, like, meeting, kind of like Lionpaw and Heatherpaw did earlier in one of the earlier series things. They start, like, meeting on, I think, the Shadow Clan border and stuff, and they're, like, talking and, you know, all of that. And they're also trying to, like, I don't know, I feel like they were, like, also trying to figure something out. Oh, the thing with the Dawn Pelt, I think, was what I was thinking of. Anyway, eventually Dovewing realizes, okay, this is really stupid, why am I doing this? And she, like, becomes mates with Bumblestripe, and then one, like, time during the Bramblestar Storm, Bramblestar hears, I think, Cherryfall say that they're no longer mates, and I think this might have been the cause of that. Not only that, but Ivypool is telling Dovewing that it's a crazy idea. The entire series, she's just like, Dovewing, stop doing that. But then so is Dovewing with Ivypool with the Dark Forest. She's just like, Ivypool, why are you doing this? Stop that. Okay, 5th thing. If Leafpool knew it was against the Medicine Cat Code to have kits, then why did she? All because of her and Crowfeather, her 3 kids grew up believing lies, and when they finally learned the truth, they were not only angry, but also devastated that a Medicine Cat would break the Warrior Code. I meant to write Medicine Cat Code. Why did I write Warrior Code? Like that. I did feel some sympathy for Leafpool, but honestly, she should have just stuck to the Warrior Code. I did it again! I wrote Warrior Code. Anyway. So for those of you who don't know and do want to know, Lionblaze, Hollyleaf, and Jayfeather were not Squirrelflight's kids, but they were actually Leafpool's kids, and Squirrelflight was, like, covering for her sister, I guess, because Leafpool didn't want to, like, not become a medicine cat anymore. But if she still wanted to be a medicine cat, I don't understand why she, like, had Lionblaze, Hollyleaf, and Jayfeather, like, because their entire lives, they're just, like, believing that Squirrelflight's their mother, and they're so happy, and then all of a sudden one day they hear, like, the secret that Leafpool was really their mother, and they have a half-clan father. And as you guys probably know, that's against the Warrior Code. You can't, like, do that. You're not allowed to have half-clan kits. Although I think several cats broke that, not just Leafpool, but also Graystripe and a few others probably. But I think that's pretty sad, because she, like, being a medicine cat was everything to her, and then she broke the code and she couldn't be a medicine cat anymore until, I think, the 5th series when she was one again. So that's pretty sad. Okay, next thing. We're halfway through, guys. I have 12 of these. Why is Firestar the 4th cat in the Omen of the Stars prophecy? StarClan gave Jayfeather a prophecy that stated that the end of the end of the stars, that's what I'm trying to say, was drawing near, and that 3 would have to become 4 to challenge the darkness that lasts forever. Personally, though, I think Firestar already got his time in the spotlight, and that either Ivypool or Hollyleaf should have been the 4th cat instead. I think maybe the authors did this because Firestar was on his 9th life, and they needed to, like, figure out what would happen to him and when Bramblestar was going to become leader. But I still think Ivypool deserves some credit. After doing all that spying for the Dark Forest, like, the entire series, Ivypool is risking her life every night to, like, spy on the Dark Forest just for her clan so that she knows about, like, the battle and stuff. And then, I don't know, it's just kind of sad that Ivypool and Hollyleaf weren't considered for the 4th cat, because Ivypool would have been a good 4th cat. And also, like, Firestar got other prophecies. Like, he got the one about the quest with Sky Clan and Firestar's quest, and, like, the fire alone can save our clan in the original series. I mean, he had a lot of, like, time in the spotlight, I guess you could say. And I don't really think he should have been the fourth cat. Okay, the seventh thing. Why is Ashfur in StarClan? I cannot stress this one enough. I know some of you are going to be, like, super mad at me for putting in this. You're just going to be like, but he already got punished. He deserves to be there. No, he does not. Because he tried to kill Leafpool's kits simply because he hated Squirrelflight, and he, like, thought that he would be, like, punishing her if her kits died, but they weren't actually her kits. And then, as seen in the new prophecy, Ashfur and Squirrelflight were starting to like each other, and, like, you know, they were both, I think, young warriors at this point. And eventually she chose Brambleclaw, and then he tried to kill Hollyleaf, Lionblaze, and Jayfeather. Not only that, but after learning Leafpool's secret, he threatened to tell all the clans at the next gathering. I think that's enough evidence to say that he belongs in the Dark Forest. Even though he was loyal throughout the rest of the books, I will give him that. He was a pretty loyal cat, and this was the only thing that really, like, that he really did that was kind of, like, astonishing. But still, just, I know a lot of you are going to be, like, really upset at me for this, but I had to put that one in. Okay, next one. Why did the author choose Spotted Leaf, of all cats? I can't stress this one enough either. It's really sad. To die a second time in the Dark Forest battle. It just, I was sad enough when she died in the first book, and then the author had to make her die again while fighting with the Dark Forest. I guess the author thought she would no longer be a significant character, so she ended up fading away. Still, though, I think it was by far one of the saddest deaths. I didn't cry. I'm proud of myself for that, because I didn't cry. But at the same time, it's just so sad. Like, why did they have to choose Spotted Leaf? I mean, it could have been any other cat, like Yellowfang or Redtail, or, like, one of the less significant ones, or one of the ones who doesn't give as much prophecies, which kind of eliminates Yellowfang, but still. Like, they chose Spotted Leaf. Why? Why did it have to be Spotted Leaf? That's just really sad. That one was pretty much based on personal opinion, but still pretty sad. Okay, the ninth one. Why didn't Greystripe and Sandstorm become elders earlier? They became warriors in the original series, and were still warriors in the next 18 or more books. It seems like they should have been elders earlier, but somehow they didn't become elders until Bramblestar Storm. Okay, to be honest, this one really confuses me, because, like, it doesn't make sense how they could have lived through, like, 18-ish books or more. Like, they might have even been in, like, 20 or, like, yeah, and they're still alive in the 5th series, and so, like, I just don't know how that's possible, and why they became elders, like, in the end of the 4th series, I guess, because they thought, you know, they still wanted to be warriors for a period of time, and I guess I can agree with that. They can still be warriors if they want, but still. Okay, the 10th one. Why doesn't Jayfeather let Alderpaw decipher his own vision? This one frustrates me. Jayfeather got prophecies as a very young apprentice. He, like, literally just became Jaypaw, and here he is getting this, there will be 3 kin of your kin who hold the power of the stars who hold the power of the stars in their paws, and yet he tells Alderpaw, he says specifically, you're too young to know what it means, so you know what? We're just gonna let the older cats decipher it for you. Like, why? To me, that seems a little unfair, and I think Alderpaw should be allowed to decipher what it means on his own, especially since, like, Lionpaw and Hollypaw got the There Will Be 3 prophecy, like, when they literally just became apprentices a few moons ago, so, or months, whatever. Okay. The next one is, I almost said why doesn't, but that's not the right word. Why don't the other clan leaders protest against Blackstar's List of the Fallen at the beginning of Bramblestar Storm right away? Okay, so this one really confuses me, because at the beginning of Bramblestar Storm, they go to, like, this gathering, and Bramblestar's at the gathering, and Black Star is just standing there reciting the names of her fallen clanmates, and then finally, like, they're just standing there for a while, and then Misty Star finally tells them to stop doing it because they like to remember the fallen in their own ways. Like, ThunderClan had the memorial stick, ShadowClan had, like, calling the names. Whoa. I'm sorry about that, guys. That was really unexpected. Okay, before that lovely notification sound happened, like I was saying... Wait, what was I saying? Okay, hold on. I don't know. Oh, now it's coming back. ShadowClan had, like, calling the names out at the first call of an owl or something. RiverClan had, like, standing in a circle and doing something, I don't know. But, like, the basic idea is that they didn't say, like, anything right away. And I get he's another clan leader. I get that. But some cat should have said something before. I'm so used to saying somebody, and so it's weird to say some cat, because it's just like, I'm not a cat. I'm a human. Why does it say that Rose Petal is on patrol with Lion Blaze, then later claims it was Foxleap rather than Rose Petal? This one's a little confusing. Okay, so this is actually from a specific book. It was, I think, chapter 19 of maybe the first or second Omen of the Stars book, or maybe even the 5th one. I'm not even sure. But in one of them it says, Lion Blaze was on patrol with Hazeltail, Rose Petal, and somebody else. Cherryfall? No, not Cherryfall. I don't know. I don't know who. And then later, it acts like Rose Petal was never there and it was Foxleap the whole time, which, like, I don't know. I think that was just an error on one of the author's parts because, like, I don't know, their editor didn't catch it, I guess. Yeah. So that was all the confusing things I have for today. I definitely will probably do, a part 2 of this. Maybe even a part 3, depending on how many confusing things I can catch. And also, an announcement on the casting calls. I know I have not, I think one person sent me an audition. Bleh, I can't talk today. I'm pretty sure one person sent me an audition for Spotted Leaf a long time ago, and I never responded, and I apologize for that. But the casting calls are still open. I think I made an announcement earlier that they were not, but they are still open. I probably should have put that in, like, the description or something, that they were still open, but I have not edited. I have not, checked that. I haven't checked those videos for that, so in case you're wondering, yes, they are still open, and yes, you still can send auditions, and yes, you probably, oh, what was I gonna say? The lines are in the descriptions of the videos, in case you guys want to audition. So, yeah, that was my announcement. Thank you guys for watching, and, oh, and I forgot to mention, it's actually cold here for once. It's not, like, 100 degrees outside. It's actually kind of overcast right now, so that's nice. Not really, because then it means it's really chilly outside, but thank you guys for watching, and I just got really off topic, but anyway, bye guys, once I find my camera. Whoa, I almost knocked it over. Okay, bye!